It's coming to a close. I guess I should know that I'm never gonna see you again in a place that sells vintage clothes. I guess you should know that it hasn't been the easiest years for a band of living in the throes. And then I see a smile between repetitive aisles of flannel shirts, and I thought you would show like a beautiful ghost caught in a saving throw. And I don't even care that it's over, and I don't even care there's a wall. And I won't ever look back for answers, and I won't ever look back at all. It's coming to a close. It's coming to a close. It's coming to a. I guess I should know that the softer serif fades, the words remain as shown.
Hi guys. Can you guys hear me? I really hope so. I really hope everything has gone super smooth. Hi. How's the audio sound? Oh my goodness, it's so nice to see you guys. Thank you guys for being in the chat with me today. Give me 1 second. I should have had this together. 2 seconds, guys.
We're rolling. And action.
It's coming to a close. I guess I should know that I'm never gonna see you again in a place that sells vintage clothes. I guess you should know that it hasn't been the easiest years for a band of living in the throes. And then I see a smile between repetitive aisles of flannel shirts, and I thought you would show like a beautiful ghost caught in a saving throw. And I don't even care that it's over, and I don't even care there's a wall. And I won't ever look back for answers, and I won't ever look back at all. It's coming to a close. It's coming to a close. It's coming to a. I guess I should know that the softer serif fades, the words remain as shown in the summer snow. Well, it hasn't been the easiest years in a life that hasn't let you go. And then I see a smile between repetitive aisles of well-worn dirt, and I thought you would show, I thought you would show, I thought you would show, and I don't even care that it's over, and I don't even care there's a wall. I won't ever look back for answers, and I won't ever look back.
Okay, so sorry. Hi everybody. I was trying to see if I can get in the chat, but we're not gonna worry about that. So I see you guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hi lovelies. I got a new setup over like a couple days ago, and it's crazy. Everything I hopefully is running smooth, like I said, and the audio seems to be pretty good. Seems to be picking up pretty well, which, ooh, sorry, thank God. I'm actually gonna turn it up a little bit. Okay, so I did find the Foodie Booty Nads timeline, or at least I'm hoping I found it. I have 3 videos. They're almost 50 minutes long, so I have 2 of them started, or I have 2 of them loaded, I should say. So if you guys are ready, I have not seen this personally. I wasn't around this time. I was still a little munchkin in the brain, so I didn't find Girl World just yet. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready to get into this. You guys ready to go? Okay. That was totally my bad. By the way, the channel that we're watching is called RetroTube. They don't make Girl World content anymore from what I see, but their edits are pretty funny. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up.
This is false advertising. I want my money back. Hey guys. It is dark in this parking garage. I do not like parking garages. I have a fear of them. Oh, this coat hole hides my double chin. I like it. So, the reason I really don't like my...
It is so shocking to see her with hair and nails every time. She's got eyebrows, guys. She's got eyebrows. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's still hiding the double chin. Man, she is not. Yeah, she really did. She looks so much better. Her skin looked better. Chantal, what did you do to yourself?
garage is because they don't take good care of it. There's like this random sofa. I'll try to show you guys it. It's really disgusting and it's been there since last year. And it's gross. It has like, I don't know, it looks like mold. It's disgusting. Like, get rid of it already, you know? Whenever rent is cheap for a reason, it's usually too good to be true. You know, like when you buy a house that's really cheap, probably because like a whole family was murdered in there, it's fucking haunted.
I don't know if you guys believe in ghosts, and if you don't, perfectly okay. I have had too many ghost stories and have lived in too many haunted places to give a fuck. If the price is right, girl, the price is right. Guess what? I'm living and I pay the rent, so I don't care. Go somewhere and find a hole, find a corner, find a closet. Leave me the hell alone. Let me live.
Well, that's like my building. If you do like this vlog and you want to see more, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Hello, foodie beauties. Do you miss me even after you've watched my videos?
Oh, no, I don't. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, Dinah, that's insane. It's a wild experience to witness a ghost. I can give you guys ghost stories if you want one day. You don't have to believe me. It's still a fun story. I was chased out of a graveyard once. That was a fun time. Anyway, look, even Sam's here. She's got hair. We're very 2016 right here. We've got a lot of dark lipstick going on. I don't remember. It's beautiful. I find it beautiful to have people haunt you. I think that people, this is my opinion, it's just an opinion. I think that people that don't want to be haunted, it's kind of sad because then you're not liked. But that's just an opinion of mine. Anyway, we're just gonna skip through this little bit. Ooh. You guys want to pucker up? Look at her. She's so pretty. What I was gonna say was that this time in her life, I can say she could be a little cocky, you know, because she looks better than what she does now, right? Right now, current time, why are you so cocky? Nothing about you is attractive. You let the football balls hang low, wobble to the flow. I've never seen anything like it. Ooh, sorry, 1 second. There we go. Still getting used to this.
Guys, so I decided to turn on comments because I'm an attention whore. But please don't be a butt munch. Thank you. So today I'm having authentic Mexican food. And then there was this guy on the dance floor. He had crutches. But he was going to town with those, dancing with those crutches. He was like going. Well, good.
So sorry, guys. I thought that I could change the speed and it just messed everything up. So we're going to go from right there. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. You are awesome.
Please don't be a butt munch. Thank you. So today I'm having authentic Mexican food. And then there was this guy on the dance floor. He had crutches. But he was going to town with those, dancing with those crutches. He was like going like this and dancing. I think at one point he did the floss with his crutches. And that was a fun club. They played good music. Had a really cool dance floor. A lot of really hot black men. And beautiful black women.
I really hate when she does that. I hate when she says specifically what they are. When she, and the way that she says it too, these black men. I feel yucky saying it. Okay, I'm done. We're gonna go back to.
Part of me just wants to chill and hang out with Pete and my family. And part of me wants to do something I've never done.
Would that be learning how to chew? Sorry, I saw her picture. This pause screen is too perfect. Girl, would that be learning how to chew with your mouth closed? Has no one taught you how to do so? Hi, Queen of Sweden. It's so nice to see you. Welcome in the chat. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hugs all around. Hugs, hugs, hugs. But no, can we... I just, has no one ever taught her? No, she's not live right now. This is her back in the day. Hi, Trauma Queen. This is her back in the day. I believe 2016, 2017. It looks to be around that era. This is when she started to, this is her nads timeline. I found a couple of videos. So this is pre-nads. She's moved in with Pete's, and after the BB era.
See how I feel. Might chicken out, like I said. If I do get a male escort or rent a hotel room, period.
You guys are so right. It's literally right here, 2021, and I'm talking about, oh, it's 2016, 2016. So sorry, did not want to do that. Oh my god, it's 1:37 in the morning. Girl, go to sleep. Hi, Sliced Ed. Queen of Sweden. You, my friend, get a gold star. There you are. Girl, go to bed. But no, you guys are right. It's 2021 right there. And I'm sitting here like, oh, it's 2016, 2017. I don't know.
There's a lot of men out there. Yeah, I know. And I mean, they're all, I'm just on like two dating apps or whatever. So
Only two. Hi, Rebecca.
I pretty much usually use Tinder. But, it really is a shit show. I know people warned me about that. Because remember, like, when I broke up with BB, I was like, I'm never going on online dating. I'm just going to wait to travel. And then I don't know what happened. My hormones just, like, took a friggin' turn. And
Is she seriously live right now? I just checked before I started. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. You go ahead and watch this, and I'm going to make sure to see if it's worth even doing anything. I don't know how to snippy snipe. I'm going to be so honest with you. I'm just starting to understand how to get OBS to stream with YouTube. Again, my laptop was beautiful, but it just could not handle this. All right, so give me 1 second.
I was just like, I don't think I've been around like an attractive male for like ever. Or like, I think meeting Frank, when like smelling a man and seeing a man in person again, it's just like, oh my God. I swear to God, I think that's what did it. Because it was like ever since my birthday, right? I didn't meet anybody. I'm talking to these guys. Oh yeah, Egypt man will not be happy. Look, he gets so mad. I swear, that's it. Goodbye. And then like the next day I'll have messages from him. So what I do is I just ignore his crazy ass. I, just, I know I shouldn't. That sounds bad. You know what? I'm not gonna. Yeah, you're right. When I say stuff like that, it's like, wow, he's so angry and weird right from the get-go. Why would I hang out with him? You know, but I kind of like the bossiness a little bit. I don't know. It's like, okay. You know what I mean? I don't know. As long as it's not abusive.
Okay, I'm still looking up everything, but I'm just gonna say real quick, it is not, to me personally, it's not hot for somebody to be uh, controlling or aggressive right off the riff. It's just like, all right, buddy, okay, you need to calm down. All right, it's not hot. It's just, you got a little peen. I mean, in the end, we eventually found out that he had the drippiest of green peas, and Chantal and Didi loved it the most. Good. Okay.
It's just, you're right. When I say stuff like that, it's like, wow, he's so angry and weird right from the get-go. Why would I hang out with him? Because he's sexy. I'm not mean. I haven't met anybody. Starving. Ugh. My bird. Joe! Starving. Fuck. I don't feel good either. Hold on a minute, okay?
Man, her eyes are crazy. Okay, so I'm getting the live together. I'm not gonna try and breathe in your face. Sorry. Bear with me for a second. Which, you guys are troopers for always bearing with me. I really appreciate you guys. Seriously. Not my phone. Okay. Alright.
But yeah.
Ah! Hold on.
Okay. Here we go. I put this together. Now I gotta bring that box down. So this is the desk. It's just plain, but it was easy to put together. You know, Pete's can use it for work at home. Yeah. Yes, that's Irish stew. A can of Irish stew. Don't know why I was craving it. But I was. That was super fun last night. The giddy laughter. Yeah, that was so good, man. It's hot with this on. That was so delish. BG! BG! I told you to drop it here. Ah. Maybe if, I don't remember saying that scrape. Really? How do you remember these weird things I say? I'm trying this new Mega Wet n Wild mascara. A beaver tail. I want to try it.
Okay, can you guys hear me too? It won't let me pause her, and I can hear her through my... Ah!
What a bunch of crap. Whoa. You gotta build it like 50 times. Look at this.
I don't really understand why she's trying to put all this mascara on. All she does is sit here. You just sit and you look at yourself.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
This is Wendy's.
Ew. No, I'm not going anywhere.
What is? I want to pet you. You just want to play. You always want to play Cocoa Pickle Eyes.
I know the cat is so cute. She's so sweet.
Hey, Issapy. Who paid for the beaver tail is a rumor you have a feeder. Well, those rumors are always made by people who are absolute dickhead morons. Every time a fat person eats, that's what they think, because they're stupid. Hey, Jax.
You ate it so sloppily. What did you expect us to think?
Yeah. Hello. I have no idea, streamer and viewer. I just hate to see you bees and free. Yeah, oh, they just hate to see you bees and free. Yeah. It's the only way to enjoy a beaver tail is to be messy. As it pertains to me, I like this room.
Do you guys want to continue? No, you're not blocked. I can see you, Rebecca. Do you guys want to continue watching this, or would you like to go back to, hold on. We're going to go ahead. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do that. No, Tracy, I'm so sorry. Rebecca Tracy, I can see you. I feel like we're going to go ahead and let that simmer. She's not doing much besides reading the chat. Maybe if something else goes on, possibly we'll go ahead and dip in. But let's go back to when she was coked out of her mind. I'm sorry, Coca-Cola out of her mind. I don't want Daddy YouTube getting down on me. Anyway. And so it begins.
Starving. Ugh. My bird. Joe!
Why is she breathing like that? Oh man. See this? Her content now is just you guys want to see me bees? This is actually kind of funny. It's why you breathing all sexual like?
Starving. Fuck. I don't feel good either. Hold on a minute, okay? Hi, guys! Wow, there's not a lot of people here tonight. It's like 2 in the morning. Fucking wonder.
And Sam?
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, everybody.
He'll come over here. I didn't cut my hair again. No, I just put it up.
I finally got the nuggets that I've been craving.
Hi, purple hair Jay. Yes, girl, I'm talking about her breathing. Her breathing, it's just it's ooh, as I breathed into the mic, my bad. It's something that is a little strange because she hears herself and doesn't hear herself. She always sounds like she has fluid in her lungs at all times, and she's never once been like, huh, maybe I should go get that checked out. She has the money, clearly. She just paid. I say just, as it's been like, what, a month or so, maybe? That laptop and her scooter, which her scooter is not gonna last the next couple of months. But she has enough money to, like, go get checked up. And it's not even like they pay. She's just got to wait all day. And honestly, if I didn't have to pay out of pocket for healthcare, I would wait all day. I'd sit my ass in that waiting room and wait all day because I'm the one trying to get fixed, right? So who the hell am I to sit up there and have an attitude when someone's trying to help me? Ooh, sorry guys. Again, getting used to it. Okay, that's also a metal... Oh my god, no, I cannot. I cannot. No, absolutely. But actually, it's always, have you ever guys seen, to answer you, Rebecca, girl, no, I would laugh so hard. There would be, I'm gonna get away from the mic so you guys, no way. There's no fucking way. Foodie, motherfucking beauty. Bitch, there's no fucking way I just singing you in person. What's up, chinny chins? Nah. Oh, chinny chin chins. Lord. What I was gonna say was she kind of reminds me of those moderator or Reddit moderator memes where they like, or the anime meme when they push up their glasses and they're like, well, actually, that's exactly what she is, just as a person. A personified? You know what I'm trying to say.
Happier than normal? I'm not.
Fucking tired. I'm gonna eat and go to bed. I'm not high. Do I look high? I'm not.
I actually took the day off from work.
Well, I was like, should I check on him to see if he's okay? Oh, my nose! Fuck.
Did you just get a nosebleed or? Oh, no, it's just because he used, See, that stuff, you don't use that to blow your nose.
It's because I did some lines. I'm just joking. All right.
That was the most truthful that was the most truth we've ever gotten from Chantal. It's not like we couldn't see. We can see anytime she's inebriated with literally anything. She tries to be this sneaky, demure, you don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just some kind of, misguided, misunderstood woman. Oh, that makes more sense. Again, but you can always tell that she's inebriated. Fat Cow says that I just saw her post earlier today. She thinks that Chantal is consuming cannabis again, which I would agree. Damn, that necklace is cheap as hell.
I did go over to the Egyptian guy's house. I ended up tiptoeing out of there when he fell asleep. So he comes over, he shows me where to park, and I see him, and he's like, I'm just like, he looks like his pictures, but very skinny. Like, I'm not body shaming. Yeah, okay, that sounds like body shaming. I won't talk about how skinny he was. He's one of those, like, really skinny guys. Jess. But he's got, like, ripped, like, muscles. He's, like, really hyper, and I don't know. Anyway.
Hyper isn't cracked out, girl. Ooh, this pause screen is beautiful. Damn, and Pete's just sitting there, just not giving a fuck. Do y'all really think that Pete has a girlfriend? I don't follow him on his channel, but it would be great. Boom, boom, boom.
So I get there, I'm like, but then whenever he shuts like his apartment door, and then he kissed me, and I was like, he's such a good kisser. Like, he's such a good kisser. So then he's Egyptian, and I think he's Arab. He doesn't speak very good English, but it's okay.
You weren't there for talking anyway.
So this guy, I don't know what it is. He just really, really likes me a lot. Said I'm just his type. He likes how I look. Blah, blah, fucking blah. So he wanted me to stay. Like, he gets mad easy. Like, I know there's going to be red flags, but he gets so mad. Like, how come you took so long to get here? I'm just like, holy fuck. So then he's like, we're downstairs. And then he like turns, he's like, go up the stairs. So we go up the stairs into his bedroom, and we stayed in the bedroom. Fuck. Like, from, when did I get there? When did I get there?
I don't know. You were.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Are you serious? So we go in his room. He's got the cleanest fucking room I've ever seen. He's got like a small, like, bed like yours, a bit bigger, and then like a big mattress on the ground. So I'm just like, oh, like, what? This is going to be so awkward. There was still light out.
I'm thinking of his room, and I would not say put together, clean is the description. I would say crack chic. Oh god. You have money? Give me money. You have money? Give. Her type has always been, if I can pay you, then you can love me. All I wanted you to do was fake love me. I don't want a hobby. I don't want to crochet. I just want to eat fast food and fuck my boyfriend.
So to ease the mood, he starts smoking. He lights up this Moroccan hash, and we get totally fucking baked. He busted out like a bunch of lines of cocaine.
Boo.
I know. So I did that. I had a glass of beer. In the morning, like this morning, early, he wanted me to come over, and I'm like, no, I'm fucking tired, you know? So he got all pissed off. He was going to call in work, so he called in sick to work so I could go over and we could sleep. I'm like, well, I need to sleep. He's like, well, sleep here. He's like, that kind of person? Well, I need my toothbrush. Well, I have an extra toothbrush. He, from the time we got in the bedroom, no clothes, just like constant touching me and wouldn't leave me alone. Like, just like, I'm just like, I fucking need a break. It was like constant. And he didn't sleep. So he didn't sleep from like all day and night. He went to work. He ended up going to work. Then, I think I did maybe like 4 or 5 lines. I'm not usually like that. Or maybe I am and you just don't know me. So anyways, he fell asleep. He's kind of really rough. Like, he was rough at one point. But because I'm on blood thinners, I mark up really, really easy. So my breasts are like full of marks. It didn't hurt when he...
Did you guys see? Oh, hold on. Ooh.
But because I'm on blood thinners, I mark up really, really easy. So...
Oh, wow. Do you guys see the thinning up here on her head? I don't know if you guys will see my mouse, but it is uber thin. Lord. Oh, man. And here she is with the fiber. What the hell is it? Those Topic? Yeah, Topic. That stuff is so bad. Please don't ever use that stuff. It gets everywhere. When I worked at Sally's, we had to unbox it. I'm pretty sure they keep it behind the counter now because where I was at the time, it kept getting stolen, which was always so much fun. Are you talking about me? Because if you're talking about me, I will try to do the hot dog. I can't do it well, but I will try. There are some voices I can do. I will try. I can't. I'm gonna laugh. Oh, it makes you want a hot dog real bad. It was terrible. Anyway, back to the topic. Literally at hand. She's so thin, and there's still a little widow's peak. Oh my God. We're going back to the video.
My breasts are like full of marks. It didn't hurt when he was doing it. It's not that he didn't hurt me. It's I just need to recover exactly, so I'm gonna like avoid him for like a fucking week because this guy.
But I recommend avoiding him forever just because he seems clingy in an annoying kind of way.
Yeah, I know, but you just have to stink out after, that's all. I don't know if he's... Do you think he's abusive? I think he's just...
Tough to tell. I mean, that kind of possessiveness.
Well, speaking of possessiveness, I was messaging in my fucking... on my phone, and it was... I think it was you. And he's looking at me, and he's like, who are you texting? So I didn't know what to say. I was just like, my friends. Like, what the fuck? But...
Did he say it like in an aggressive tone?
No.
Anyway, a dude sounds like a douche. You've hit it. I say you now quit it. That was a pretty good line.
What did you say?
I said, you've hit it. Now quit it.
Oh, Jesus. So she's cracked out of her mind, and this autistic man cannot just cannot understand the social cues of what's like what we're talking about right now. Literally nothing. Just over his head. Over his head.
That guy sounds shitty.
My license should be revoked? What? Anyways, so that's what I did. I don't know if I'll still see him. I don't know. Like, I kind of like him. Like, I just don't want to be in a relationship with him, but do I want to see him again? Maybe. He's a creep.
He is a creep. He's a gross creep. He's weird. And you should have left him. But no, just the desperado. And she thought that she was never going to find anything that was remotely attractive or even close to what Nads looked like. Which, when she described him, he's an Adonis. It's not even, I don't think it's on 30 seconds delay. I think it's on 60, but I can definitely try it. Give me 1 second, guys.
Like, he seems like kind of like a possessive kind of guy. And I'm not gonna pursue anything with that. I'm not gonna talk about what we used and this and that. I just don't feel, I feel like going into like details about that. Honestly, but
Aside from condoms, I hope.
yeah.
Actually, it doesn't really matter with you.
Well, yeah, it still does. I can still get...
Oh, STDs, yeah.
I just wanted to update you. I'm not going to leave you guys, obviously. I'm just going to go there today. And then when he goes to bed, I'll go home.
Hi. Damned it hobby is so sorry. So I did try and look at the chat slowdown mode. I really tried to look for it, and when I did do this, sorry, I'm talking and my words getting mixed up. When I did the stream settings, I did set it for 60 seconds, I believe. And now that the stream is up and going, I am unfortunately unable to go back and look at those settings specifically for the chat. I'm really sorry. I did try. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Thank you guys again for being here.
I am joking. I mean, I thought it'd be funny. I have a boyfriend, but yes, he has citizenship. Yes, he does. He sang to me too. Apparently he used to be like in his country, or no, I think he said in Brazil, when he lived in Brazil, he used to sing. So he was singing to me in like Arabic. I don't know. He has a nice voice. I was like, wow. And he was like looking in my eyes and singing, and I was like, oh my God. Oh my god, this is so awkward. But he didn't want to go to bed. Like, I'm like, go to bed. He kept like staring at me and wanting to like make out and stuff. Even I was like, go to bed. You're gonna be so tired. You have to work at 9. It's not love. No, I don't love the guy. I mean, I've met him twice. I like spending time with him.
Oh, BBJ. Yeah. Okay. I appreciate it. You know, I'm gonna keep saying it forever and ever and ever until this channel dies. That I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me and spending your time with me and also being patient with me. I've been on the internet for a long time, but again, this is give me money, give me money. But this is like my first actual time doing content with a frontal lobe that's developed, if that makes sense. Oh, but BBJ, that poor baby, that poor baby. Oh, man, I like to think that she was well taken care of, you know, just for the sake of animals. But here, something that I've noticed that Foodie will do is when she's lying, is like, well, I didn't say I wanted a boyfriend. You know, I just said it as a joke. And I didn't mean to say that. Like, if you guys heard it, then you guys heard it. You know, that and the shifty eye thing, she just tells on herself.
Yeah, and then I just like stayed in my lingerie and then eventually nothing. But yeah, I don't know. I had a good time. I really liked it, you know? No, Laura, he's not an abusive guy at all. He's not controlling. That's the thing.
It's funny because he definitely is, and you are still in the clouds. And Ed, it's a huge quality of life. When it happens, it just hits you all at once, and you're like, oh my god, no, and all of everything clicks all at once. And it also makes you wonder how this person we are all staring at right now has a fully developed frontal lobe. Right now, she has a fully one, okay? And yet we are still acting like we are so stunted. But therapy is too much for me. Getting help is way too much for me. That's just stupid. Why would I ever do that?
Liliana, he's not controlling at all. He thought that I liked.
Hi, Caleb. Hi, honey. No, we've been only streaming for about 44 minutes. We tried to see Foodie's current live. So far, she's not doing much besides, you know, reading the chat and talking shit, kind of, but nothing noteworthy. So, no, girl, you're right on time. And look, BBJ.
That kind of thing, like for sexual reasons. Okay, I think you guys are going way too far, a lot of you, with like everything, just like cokehead and blah blah blah. Like, I know that's gonna happen, so I'm trying to ignore it and just be positive, and you know, I'm trying to be as careful as I can. So he's apparently been a chef for like 20 years. He's doing construction work right now. And I don't think she'll get murdered. Of course I'm not going to get murdered. Floor mattress. He has a bed, but he also has that. James, nothing wrong with friends with benefits and taking risks at any age. Thanks for sharing. I'm older than you and you're helping me feel braver to live.
Oh no, not thank you for sharing. You're making me. Oh no. Oh, honey, no. There are a lot of people. I don't even know if I would say model your life after somebody, because you never know what someone's going through behind closed doors, behind a screen, behind a phone. honestly, you could be talking to your friend in person and you still don't know what's going on IRL behind, with them. No one knows. So I would never say you should model your life after this person and this person and this person, because you're setting yourself up for failure. And if you are watching Chantal and you're going to comment, "Thanks, girl. You're really instilling like confidence in me to get back out there." Honey, Chantal is not the one. Oh, girl, you'd be better off getting advice from your grandma in the grave. Go to one of your family members and talk to them. Talk to their graveside. You'd be getting better information, better dating advice from them. Oh, man. I think you can get better dating advice from Elmo. Oh. Yes, please. Thank you, Rebecca. If someone is hurting you, if you have somebody that is willing to listen to you and you have someone that is safe enough where you can still trust with your safety in them, like your well-being, please tell somebody. Please. Please don't think that it's dumb. Your life is way, way, way more important than some man's or some woman's, okay? A lot of us would rather be listening to you cry over and over and over about this person and how you got away rather than being at their funeral. Okay, I'm gonna say that first, like, forehand. I would rather not be at your fucking funeral because you decided to go stay. I've had to walk away from friendships because if you can't see what you're worth, then how am I gonna make you see? But thank you, Rebecca, for bringing that up. Yes, please always talk to somebody. Please never suffer alone, okay? There's always somebody that is willing to listen to you, that loves you. Remember that. You're important.
Thank you. My ex-narcissist slept on a mattress. Oh, I guess everybody who sleeps on a mattress is a narcissist then. He doesn't sleep on the mattress. Like, I think he sleeps on his bed. It's just small. So maybe he has a big mattress for when he wants to have fun. I don't know. Will I go live? I'm not going to go live from his house. No. Not yet. Oh yeah, I said, I'm like, if you saw my house, you would flip out. Because he's so clean. He doesn't like that. We're not going to be compatible relationship. I don't want to have a relationship with him. I just want to have somebody, one person to...
I don't want a relationship with him, but then she continues to go on and get her own engagement ring and then have her own solo photo shoot. All right, help me.
He doesn't have orgies, no. But yeah, you're right. Like, especially during COVID, like that would be a horrible idea. But apparently people do it. Like, there's like these orgy clubs and things. I don't know. So I think he was just, I don't know. Maybe he was lying or just trying to impress me. Like, if you want that, because like we were, you know how you do when you first meet somebody, you talk about like.
I have a personal question for you guys. Do you think that the person you're talking to, if they say, "Yeah, I have hookups for orgies," is that a turn on for you guys? That's not a green flag for me. That's a major red flag. I need to get the fuck out of here. Honestly. Oh, sorry, I'm stuttering because my brain doesn't know how to compute with someone being like, "Yeah, I know somebody that we can go have an orgy with." During COVID. Thank you, Michelle. During COVID, too, nonetheless. So we just don't care about other people. We just don't care about our fellow men. This bitch is gonna be fucking patient zero one of these days. I promise you, Chantal is the person to get bit by a zombie, and not tell anybody, right? Because I don't want to die, and it's not gonna be bad. It's fine. It's fine.
Your fantasies, like he wants to make me. He's like, I just want to make you happy, like not like relationship wise, but like sexual. And then I got all mushy and like pathetic. And I was just like, I just like kissed him and I'm like, I am happy just like laying here, like kissing and talking. Like that's what I like. I like to talk and kiss. And luckily, so does he. Yeah, apparently there's like this, like these swingers and stuff. I don't know. He said he works with a guy who he knows who, like, if that was something that I ever wanted to do, I don't want to do that. I don't think that's a fantasy anymore. Like, I don't know. Um, no. Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, anymore? Anymore? What do you mean? So, I bet you she was entertaining that thought when they were together. Like, yeah, I think it's so hot. I'll totally do that with you. Like, I love that. Like, swingers. Pineapple's my favorite fruit. And then she kind of sobers up and she comes to the internet and she's like, oh, actually, I don't know about that. Although I also think that Chantal would be down for an orgy if the people were all chubby chasers. I feel like if she knew that they didn't like her body, then I don't think that she would attend. I hope y'all understand.
I don't know. I'm enjoying hanging out there. That's all I can say right now. I have to get, what time is it? So he finishes work at 4. He's like, can you be here when I get home from work? I'm like, are you crazy? Like, I'm sleeping for like 8 hours. You know that, right?
Dino, do you know how pissed I would be if that were to happen and Chantal lives? At that point, I don't know. I can't really say what I want to say. But I'd be pretty pissed. I'd be pretty fucking mad. Man, if I did survive, I would leave her. And if I didn't survive, I'd bite the fuck out of her. Fuck this cockroach.
Like, and anyway, he probably doesn't care about me. It's been like 2 days. Like, how can he care about me? You know? I don't know. I don't think he can. Please leave the TV. Why? I don't even care. Like, he's not gonna steal it. Like, he's not like that. I guess that's it. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, really.
I remember that one where she boo-booed all over herself, and for whatever reason she decided to wear a thong because that was so hot. Chantal, oh, the thought of that. If you ever want to see that, just put a thong on a frog. There you go. You got your little sexy pic. You know those frogs that have the little booty cheeks? That's exactly what she is. They did. Do you guys know? I would. One second. Sorry, a little flummy. I would love to have seen the couple's reaction to waking up and going into the bathroom and seeing Chantal's little mess. That I would have paid money for. It would have been chef's kiss amazing. Just like the, what the fuck? What? You didn't have any. Have you guys ever seen, oh no, where is it? I think it's a Jackass clip where one of them dressed up as an old man and went out with his grandson and went to a diner and he and he pooped himself, but it was in a booth and they used a cannon. I'm pretty sure it's Jackass, and Ed, that's exactly what you just reminded me of. Just a cannon, just oh no, I'm done.
Perfume bath. I gotta bring some of this. Okay, so I have my TV ready. I deleted the YouTube app. Just like heaven. I'm gonna bring this hair fibers because I don't want him to be like, I don't want bald to happen again because it did and he was looking at my head. Whatever, he's very observant like that. I'm bringing my TV. He doesn't have a TV. He doesn't watch TV. So I need to bring my TV so we can watch movies. I mean, honestly, since I've had this 32-inch in my room, I never ever watched it. Like maybe once. That's so nice to be cooked for. once in a while. It's never like BB did. He actually reminds me a lot of BB, like in the style of what, you know, loving and stuff. So that's what I like about him. He talks a lot, actually. He talks a lot. So imagine he's like, you have a face full of makeup and you're late. I'll tell him to shut his mouth. I don't take shit from people. You guys think I do? I don't. I really don't. I don't take shit from anybody. Could tell you guys about my night because it was crazy. Like, I'm not going to be able to go live later. I don't think I'm going to be busy, but no point in taking the TV. We did all this. We set it up and never watched a fucking, he's so funny. The TV was on and he's like, so the TV we use as a lamp because the light from the TV. I was like, I guess. I don't know. He's been to 27 countries. He did this trick where he like took a piece of paper. He's like, roll it in a ball, or he's like, take a piece of paper, roll it in a ball, put it down. And then he's like, he has a big vein here, and he like the magic trick was like the ball went in his vein and it disappeared, and then he went like this and it was like behind my ear. I don't know, he's just really cool.
That was the most childish middle school. He was so cool I've ever heard from an adult. Oh, Lordy. Rebecca, you're 100% correct. She never did. She never, ever did. Ever. And she just kind of sat there and thought that things were going to go away, or it was going to correct itself in time, which unfortunately, thinning of the hair, you do not. Yeah, most of the time, if you guys have ever ripped out one of your hairs by accident and you look at it, there's a little like ball of flesh. It's actually called the bulb. And most of the time when you're thinning, that specific spot in your head, yeah, the pore, yeah, the follicle, technically, where your hair grows out of, is dying. And sometimes you can get the surgeries, like the hair plugs that people have been getting that have been really successful. Those really work. Very expensive, travel as well, and the recovery time, depending on who you are and how well you take care of it, can fall out, right? That's not even anything that Chantal would even think about. It would be too much for her. It would be too time taxing on her, and she wouldn't want to, she'd want to scratch her head right then and there. So it's easier for her to bald. And now she's just a wonderful, amazing, pious, beautiful Muslim, where she calls other people the R slur and morons and losers when they haven't done anything. So like, I'm with Rebecca. I don't really care. I don't want to sit up here and say like, oh, good, because that's fucked up. I don't want to say that. But if you don't do anything for it, Chantal, how am I supposed to feel sad for you?
He did like origami. He showed me origami. He showed me Egyptian dancing and music and like Habibi. Like, he's so cute. He like, there's a little bit of dom and sub going on when we talk. Like, not like, yes, sir. Like, or like, he's really like, okay, this is, block your ears. He'll be like, he's the kind of guy, he'll say things like, do you want to finish? Like, he won't say finish, but do you want to finish? Tell me you want to finish. Beg me or whatever. Like, he's so good at it. He's so, oh my God, I can't believe I said that or stuff. It's just an example. He's just so, like, Oh my god. Drives me crazy. I can't stand it. I hate this bra. About like the whole mod situation. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't, it's just it's not even it's not that deep, you know? It's not serious. All right. So, what am I going to wear today? I'm hyper. I don't know. I'm weird. So, just leave me alone. I love you guys. I'm actually not crabby. I don't know why I'm acting like this. He tried to make me feel bad for leaving. He's such a joker. I don't know if he's serious or not. Anyway. Oh, my perfume. So he came up behind me yesterday, and he was hugging me and like going like this on my neck. And he's like, oh, you smell good. Is it Coco Chanel? I'm like, no. You know what? Does he know I'm the head cow? You know what? Whenever people find out that I have a Kiwi Farms thread.
Oh man, speaking of the new Kiwi Farms, do you guys know any other, I would say, reaction channels or lolcows outside of Girl World? A recent addition to the lolcow community, not actual LCU, but like the literal lolcow community, right? Because there are other people outside of Chantal and Amber, like Nova Online. Boogie, he's actually like outside by himself. But if you've ever heard of the name Leaping Lemur, he's got his own thread now. He's got his own shit now because he's also a fucking weirdo. Man, why are people weird? Leave people alone. Leave people alone.
Normal people, and I would say 99.9% of people think that you guys are pathetic, not me. So what can I say? They see it and they're like, holy fuck, 4,000 pages talking about somebody like that? That's disturbing. And, well, you know, so it's nothing to me. I don't give a fuck. If you want to spend your time obsessing over me while I don't even think about who the hell you guys are or read my page, I don't care.
And from what I recall from the couple times I did check them out, a lot of ableist slurs in there. And just like slurs in general.
Hello, they're anti-autism. They cause people to fucking commit suicide.
I love when Chantal talks about the autistic community. I hope you guys can hear the sarcasm in my voice. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite topics of hers. It's one of my favorite. Honestly, as an autistic person, it really bothers me so much when she speaks on anything that has to do with our community because you have no idea, nor do you care about Pete's. You don't care. Homie's was supposedly got a girlfriend right now, and when you talked about it, you were like, he maybe has a girlfriend. Well, he didn't tell me. Why are you so jealous? Why? You thought that this man was going to stick around forever? No, people get tired of shit. You don't, like, how, I don't understand, I'm stuttering. I don't understand how Chantal is, yeah, she just likes to bulldoze over him, and she likes to talk for him. She likes to be in control. It's weird. It's weird. And she loves using the R slur. And if you use the R slur and if it comes out of your mouth so easily, so casually is the word I'm using or I'm thinking of, then like, no, I'm sorry. You're not an ally for the neurodivergent community, especially autistic people like you. And for her to be like, and I would love to have a child with Down syndrome. Why? So you can scream at her? You can berate her? What would you do to raise the child? How would you raise? No one, I don't even know how to raise kids. You know, raising kids is one of those things where you think you know what you're doing and you have no idea. There's no textbook, and even when they are, none that fit. So, like, what? Oh, her brain is mush. It's about the size of a grape.
They're racist, they're pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And they're probably all disgusting themselves sitting behind the computer. Like, no normal person does that. So the fact that I have a Kiwi Farms thread, you think it affects me or it has power over me? At one time when I first started YouTube, yeah, it did bother me. And now it's made me fucking stronger. So sit on my chubby finger and take it up the ass. Right? Seriously. I wasn't sure if you guys liked me or not. I'm like, maybe they don't like me anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I got rid of all my mods and now I re-added them all, so nothing personal. Jody Spera, why did you leave me? I didn't, honestly, guys, I just want to apologize because I didn't realize that you guys would be so worried, I guess, about me and just like, where are you? Where are you? You know, but I have been live every single day, so. Hi, Smile. I hope you enjoyed your break. I did. I've been having a great time. So I'm allowed to have a non-public life. I just woke up from a nap, so I'm thirsty and crusty. I've been beezing. Not.
Chantal absolutely would not be able to handle being a parent. I can't even imagine. It's hard being a parent. Being a neurodivergent parent, oh my gosh. It is difficult. I love my baby, but I can't lie. Some days are hard. And I can't see her. I could see her being like one of those moms that come onto the internet and shame their kid by like recording them. Excuse me. And instead of teaching them or sitting down to talk with them as to why you reacted the way you did or why their actions are wrong, right, but they're not wrong. Instead, I can see her just shaming the kid online and letting other people shame the kid as well, if you guys understand what I'm saying. Yes. That is beautiful. That's beautiful, Tracy. Rebecca, I see your last name. I'm so sorry. Rebecca, that is 100% correct. You really do have to be a human to be a mom. You have to love others outside of yourself because you're literally giving life from your body, right? And even if you don't literally give life from your body, just pouring into someone like a child when you adopt or foster, that also is taxing, and it's hard work, right? Because being a mom, you don't have to just give birth. There are many people who are moms. I have a chosen mom. She's wonderful. It's a lot, but you have to love outside of yourself. You got to love your neighbor. You've got to be able to be uncomfortable with doing things that aren't so fun, you know, outside of like natural bodily fluids, right? You got to be uncomfortable going to games. Oh God, taking your kids out, right? And it's not like, oh God, taking your kids out. It's like taking them to their extracurricular activities, and then they have to get along with people. So then you get along with the parents. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Like the networking. You got to be able to be around other people in order to be a parent. And Chantal hates humans. She hates every single person. She hates herself. Whoa. 13 kids? Rebecca, are you serious? Oh, that's crazy. Your mom's a trooper. How's she? A superhero? A superhero? Well, I take everything back what I said about me. Yeah, no. Oh my goodness, your mother is a trooper. I'm saluting to her. My mom was a kid of 9 and my father was a kid of 10. I'm adopted, so I'm not related. But it's crazy, and they all had kids, Yes. That's also, Charlie, a really good point. Some kids with neurodivergencies have a hard time with stop eating, right? Some kids even have a condition where they will consume food until man, number 5. That's I don't want to say insane, because it's not like, oh god, that's so crazy. That's an insane amount of love, an insane amount of family. That's wonderful. I'm not trying to be like, oh my god, that's so insane. My brain is trying to wrap around having 12 other siblings. I think that's why I keep saying that. I have one sister. That's it. And then like 2 other chosen sisters. You know what I'm saying? So my brain can't do it. Anyway. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Some kids have a condition where they will consume so much food until they gorge themselves, right? Until they can't anymore. So some parents have to lock up the cabinets and whoa. Man, some of our parents were just getting down. Just get down with the get down. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I cannot see Chantal having the restraint or the will to go in and open the child's mouth to then get the food out in case anything happens, right? And unfortunately, sometimes when you have a kid, you have to help them if they are hurting themselves, and you end up hurting them, and like that really sucks. Yeah. Yes. That's super fair, Dino. I think that is extremely valid and extremely fair. Having autistic family members, having an autistic kid, it is extremely hard. It's a tough time, and it makes you, I can imagine how drained you would be. Hopefully that comes off better, right? Because they're loved. They're family, right? They're loved. But it's just hard to have the energy and to be a caretaker 24/7 for another family member, right? Because you got to take care of yourself, you got to do other things in life, so it's really hard. So I commend you. I don't blame you. Before having little one, I actually didn't want to have kids for my own set of traumas. And then we had Monkey, and I was just like, oh, well, here it is. Not here it is, the situation, and not her. Here she is. But yeah. It's not funny. I'm sorry. It's not funny. I laugh like Chantal when I'm uncomfortable, so I'm not laughing. It was not funny. Okay, we're gonna go back to Chantal being Chantal, guys. Also, before I finish, with this video was done, if we still have energy, maybe we can get into the next one. If not, I do have the full story of why I was run out, or the reason why I was chased out of the cemetery. So if you guys want to listen to that, I'd be happy to tell you guys. But anyway, we're getting back to Chantal.
Really beezing, but you guys were worried I got kidnapped. So yeah, I spent some time with a certain somebody at their place, and yeah, Pete didn't get his groceries yet. No, he didn't, but we will be doing that. Actually, I'm going to be spending the night with Pete's tonight, and we're going to just clean the house. You know, get that done. My bruises are still healing. Hope you're okay. I've been worried. Adele, Edel. So yeah, I can't really, I don't know what to say, you know. So I did spend the last couple of nights with you know who, and so yeah, I don't know what else to say, really. Just getting to know somebody more and more, it changes your perception of them. And I think hanging out with somebody one-on-one is a lot better, definitely. Completely straight is a lot better too. And just, you know, hanging out and talking. And I like somebody I can talk to for hours and get to know them, you know, like, so it was really, really nice. And, but I mean, I have a life, right? Like here, I have my house. I can't neglect that. We have to do all the litter boxes today and clean.
It wasn't being used here. So it honestly doesn't matter.
No.
Dino, you always have good points. You always do. You're always so articulate, and your comments are always so well written, like I always say. But you're always 100% right. Yeah. Yes. I was chased out of the cemetery. It was quite an experience. Man, the life that I did live is very different from what I live now, which I'm so grateful for. I would not change anything for the world, nor would I sit up there or even swap with Chantal. But sorry, what I was saying is I'm always, what I like about, you know, our channel, or at least the community that I'm trying to hopefully, you know, grow, is, sorry, I'm gonna get my words together, is like they put themselves out there, right? Like Amber and Foodie are just yes, big crash outs. I'm so sorry, my brain is all over the place. I'm trying to get everything together. Oh, what I was trying to say was, when we're here, we are here to talk shit about the lolcows, right? Whoever they may be. They decided to put their bad actions out there. If you don't want to be a bad person, don't do bad things, right? If you don't want me to talk about it, don't put it out for the internet, because then once it's out in the public domain, anyone gets to talk about it. They get to say anything they want. Anything. But I would love for, when we are in the chat, to be kind to each other, because one, the world is already going to shit, right? And we come to hang out, we come to chill with each other, we come to escape from our own lives, and everyone has their own issues, right? This is a place to chill. So I'm hoping that everyone feels that, because everyone is welcomed. Absolutely. Everyone is welcomed. That's crazy. I grew up in a military household, so I feel like we kind of understand the discipline that goes into having strict parents. It sounds like you had the ballet, man. Yeah, her behavior is crazy. To think that her parents, her shmee has not stepped in at least once. Now I bet you she's like, well, girl, you too old. I'm not stepping in. Like, you don't already doxed that, or the stepfather has definitely been like, fuck no, she's not ever coming back here. Fuck that bitch. Which I would be on I'd be on the stepdad side.
I know you guys are gonna be like, you know what? Now I need to get another TV and punch the TV. Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry. I don't like saying the JC word, and it slips, you know? I'm not acting weird. I'm being reserved because it's broken, Amber.
Which is weird for you.
It turns on, but there's like no picture. It was on the nightstand, like, and I guess moving it to sweep, and I felt bad. Offered to pay for it, but I said no. I say the R word.
You
I said
were
it like
the one
once,
who knocked it
twice.
over? You monster. Moving it to sweep?
No, he was.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm not telling them because they're going to think it's stolen or something. Fucking stupid. This is why I'm not talking right now, because...
Yeah, TVs are never expensive, honestly.
I hate the way her and Pete, eat. Close your mouth. Also, Rebecca, that's so cool. This is what I'm talking about. When Chantal's talking like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. Do you have a degree? Look at this. Professor, scholar, academia, right here in the chat. In the chat. Are you Chantal? There are so many people. And that's what makes Girl World so cool, is that all of us come from different walks of life, you know, but we can all sit down and have a conversation about how these bitches are awful. Again, Rebecca, I think that is so cool. I said that really weird, and it kind of sounded like I was joking, and I mean it. It's so cool.
You're acting weird. I know what you guys mean. I know what you guys mean. Like I said, I have a lot on my mind. Number one, that I don't really want to talk about right now, because I don't know what's going on with stuff in my life. Yeah, the TV in my room, that's why I brought, like, you know, I don't watch it. So.
Anyway, excuse my absence, guys. I'm just down here petting Sam.
Hi, Aaron. It's buffering. Stupid thing. I can't stay on late today, guys. We have a lot to do, and I guess I'm just in a mood, honestly. I just feel I've been waiting for days. I'm sorry to leave you guys hanging. I know I said, you know, last time I talked what I said, but I gave it another go and, you know, worked things out. Having a lot of fun.
Her filler is so boring, and her eyes are still saucers. And Rebecca, you're 100% correct. Humans, we are social creatures. You know, we're meant to communicate and have friends. And she just wants a hug box. Do you think that I'm right? Do you think that I'm right? Because I don't actually have any thoughts of my own, and that's why I'm asking for your opinion instead of my own. That's also why I don't like when she talks about politics. I'm not going to get into it. I just want to say that I hate when she talks about it, because she doesn't know what she's usually talking about. She's just usually spouting off what she hears or what she sees off the internet, which everyone's allowed to do, but like, it's just it's just all the time. And well, you're not allowed to speak about it in my chat. So then why'd you bring it up? Why'd you bring up Sala? Like, if you don't want us to talk about it, don't bring it up. Zip it. Be quiet. Anyway.
Booked today off a few weeks ago. Just because I wanted to visit my mom today for her birthday, but
Hi, Dark Queen.
I do need to give her a call.
I need to dye my hair tonight. Yeah, when's her birthday today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to call her. No, nobody controls me and who I can talk to. I just don't.
Why won't Chantal drive me? Because we don't want to get a $700 fine. There's a lockdown in Ontario. This is the time for us to leave, now!
Oh, yeah.
I want to make sure Annie P would hear.
Oh. I don't know if I'll be doing lives every single day, but I'll try to do lives, videos, what I can, you know, so. Anyways, all right. All right. Oh. I feel tired. I'm still agitated. A little bit. Yeah, I have a bruise on my arm, probably from, I don't know. I get random bruises because of the medication I'm on. I bruise very easily. So, guarantee people are going to say that I'm being abused. I wait for it. I don't know. I just want to take it day by day for now. Do you feel like you have to live stream for us, or do you enjoy them? No, I don't feel like I have to. I do enjoy them more than recorded videos. I do. I can't help that. And I did like coming on here and sharing all kinds of stuff, but no, not so much. Honestly.
I was really gonna comment and say that too. The background of the, like, when she's in the I believe the kitchen, looks a little too familiar. She's let shit pile up, and she has coffee at home, but you know she has to go to Tim Hortons. She's got to scoot through the drive-through, which also is crazy to me that she does that and somehow doesn't get hit. People are so nice. They're really just so nice.
No, I'm not in a better mood today, turd cutter. Not really. I'm just tired. I'm sure I'll get over it. Go back to my more fun lives once I'm not. Well, if I just feel tired or something, yeah.
Oh, Ed, we're definitely gonna get there. We're gonna see the decline in the bitchytude. She's always been so full of herself. Nothing has changed. But I feel like around this era is when it really starts to get in her head. You know? That also.
Mm. Come here, Sam. Yeah. I can't really go into why, but mostly I can't get into something like complicated, you know? I have a life that I had goals I was focusing on, and I can't let anything derail me from that. Um, and I just wasn't feeling well, and so I just think it's probably better just to, just to go back to focusing on everything else. I had my fun, I had my moments, and that's that. There's no breakup. I mean, I knew I wasn't in a relationship with this person or anything.
No, she still's acting. Man, these pause screens are just so well done. And it looks like she has nail polish on, but it looks like it could also be a stain. I don't know. So many things could be the reason why she's now just an unwanted hag. Uh, although I say unwanted, and somehow Salah's hanging on by a thread. Lordy. Yeah, I'd say drug use, it's undiagnosed, untreated mental health. On top of that, now somewhat treated diabetes, because that really does take a toll on the body and the mentals, because mentals is scaries.
But like starting to hear myself say like, "Oh, I'm gonna be spending half my time here, half my time there," and I just miss my place. Like no, I can't do that.
Oh my god, I totally forgot her having an exorbitant amount of money. At lightning speed too. People were just giving her money and giving her money and giving her money and giving her money. Jeez. I can't believe she had the gall to say, I have a goal of $10,000. Yeah, because I really want to get back home. And yeah, I'm going to divorce him. No, I'm never getting back together with him. I'm never, ever looking at a man. Actually, guys, would you be upset if I went on a trip with him? Oh. Money. In Mr. Krabs' voice. Money, money, money.
Honestly. I mean, I think that obviously the sex was very good, but that's just No, there's no fight or anything. I just, I feel bad about leaving. Like I left, you know, and I don't want to go back there and be like, oh, you know, try to convince me to stay. And I hate that. So I just want to, better to just stay away, you know. Um, there's not really anything to talk about. I mean, there's a lot of like really personal things I learned about him and I don't want to talk about out of respect for him, but we're just not going to be lifestyle compatible, and I don't want to jeopardize my lifestyle. I don't want to jeopardize my future plans, and get serious with anybody, and that's what he wants. He's very serious, you know, like just already like, do you love me and stuff like that, and I'm just like, it's like 5 days, you know, like no, I just can't, you know. No, I don't feel sad. A little bit, but not really. Like I just feel I'm okay. Like I feel like good about my decision, you know. Well, so guys, we need to get back into the swing of things here.
Mm-hmm.
Right, pizza?
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it, guys. I just feel, I don't know. I feel out of it. Like, I can't explain it.
Yeah. I get there. I'm like that a lot.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not much fun today. I'm okay. I'm okay all this time. My brows are fucked. I did them in like poor lighting, and look at my hair. This is like, I haven't washed my hair yet from like a weekend of like sex hair. Ready, set, bees. Oh god, I look so horrible. Like I have no hair. Maria had to lay down for a bit. So Pete's actually put together my gaming chair for me, and it's nice. Ready, set, bees. I'm beezing. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna do like a setup for my live streams. That's why I got it. So you wait till. I was just like, I know my hair is horrible. I was just like, oh my god, I have some funny stories. I have some funny sex stories. But I am not gonna tell them to you right now. So, I titled this stream, let's talk about love. Does love stress anybody out? You know what I mean? Oh. Hi, baby.
Oh man. Oh, we made it through to the end of that one. That felt like we were trugging through mud. Holy hell. Okay. Whoosah. Yeah, she is. She's 100% a toddler. She's never satisfied with anything. You're right. She can never sit still, keep her mind on one topic. But to be honest, I think talking about dinosaurs or mermaids would be 10 times more entertaining than 10 times more entertaining than what Chantal was talking about. Honestly, like just some of the names of the dinosaurs. Pachycephalosaurus, so cool. Is it a Spinosaurus? I believe it's a Spinosaurus. Stegosaurus, Triceratops. That's a lot of S's. But again, you know, I'm autistic, so I love the dinosaurs. I also really like sharks. Love I've heard them called sea puppies, but I know they're not, you know, but love them too. Anyway, guys. Oh. Oh, man. My brain is not letting me. Hold on. 1 second. Going to the old Google. Enter. Are those raptors? I just looked it up on Google. How do you say it? Oh, that's so cool. I don't know if you could hear that, but it was Deinonychus. Well, welcome to the Tism gang. That sounds terrible. Autism, being diagnosed is one of those things where it's... Are you serious? Oh, I love that. Sea dogs. Okay, cool. They're amazing. Dinosaurs are so cool. And now they are starting to become, we're starting to learn that they have feathers. I know that people have, I feel like everyone's known that, but like that is so cool to me. Oh, that makes so much sense. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate you for explaining. That makes so much sense. I love the Jurassic Park. I would love to read the book. My brain can't handle it. I got dyslexia and dyscalculia. My brain said, no, thank you, ma'am. Oh my god, that is so cool that they found a new species of Spinosaurus. I could get lost in dinosaur videos for days. Listen, my special interest? 1 second. I had to laugh loud. I have a little bit of a speech impediment. I can't say my R's very well. But I can get lost in dinosaur videos. They're so cool. Dinosaurs, love Resident Evil, sharks. Anything that I can get facts on that my brain is like, this and this and this. I love it. But Michelle, what I was trying to say was, welcome. I know that it can be, I don't want to say I know, because I don't know what everyone is feeling, because everyone's experience with autism is very different. It can be very liberating to find out what's not wrong, but going on. So you have a title to be like, oh, that's what's going on. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. But welcome. Thank you for telling, not thank you for, but thank you for telling me, you know, like trusting me. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. My mouth is in my foot. Oh my God, my foot is in my mouth. Lord have mercy. Okay, I'm gonna take a little breather. Okay, so did you guys want to hear about the cemetery story? I'd love to tell you guys. I even have a little picture to kind of have some engagement. I've always wanted to do this. Okay, guys. If you guys want to hear the story, they are. Oh, that's. Oh no. I don't know about how I like that, but that's crazy that sharks have been around longer than trees. Really? There's a few. Oh man, it sucks when it happens, you know, because they're trying to figure out what. Hold on, I have the word. They're curious, you know, so they touch with their teeth. It's like their hands. Also, did you guys know that sharks have whiskers? Sharks have little whiskies, and they think they use that to help glide the water, which would make so much sense, but they got little whiskers and little hairs. Animals are so cool. Also, fuck the water. I used to be a huge ocean fan. I thought my little one was walking. They are. Okay, cool. I'm so happy that you guys are here. What I was gonna do is be like, okay, guys, if you want to hear the story, one in the chat. That is the most streamerist thing I've ever said. Oh god, I'm cringing at myself. Oh man. Oh god. Okay. Oh, that's cool and also terrifying. I'm from a little island in Alaska, so we don't have sharks, but we've got other things. I don't really know. Bears, hawks, moose. Moose will kill you. Okay, love, you're the best. Okay, guys. Okay, 1 second. All right, so backstory for there's like a little backstory on the backstory. Around the time I was 19 and my father was in the hospital. Unfortunately, he was passing away, but that is prevalent to the story. So I'm working at JCPenney at the time, and like I said, I'm 19. My coworkers and I are all talking on the walkie-talkies because we have earpieces, or literally just the walkie-talkies. And so we're actively asking each other if we want to go hang out at the cemetery because these group of people didn't believe, and I definitely do. I've had many encounters with the paranormal. I often get encounters in my sleep, like dreams. I have so many stories. So many, in fact, that when I was in high school, my English teacher, because I was having a hard time, like, engaging in the class, he was like, write those down for me. I'll count them as your work. And I said, really? He said, bet. So that's how often I've had encounters, which you can call me crazy. Totally cool. That's totally fine. Anyway, so we're sitting at work and we finally figure out a day when to muster up all of us to go to the cemetery. One person tells us where the cemetery is. We get the address. We're all going. They just don't tell us it's about 45 minutes away. And at the time I was still a new driver. So that was a long drive for me, and it's dark. I have an astigmatism, which means that when I see light at night, it looks like stars, right? Like the light beams. So it's really hard for me to drive. Like, I do not like driving at night, like at all. No, 1 second. I get excited and I get winded and I don't want to breathe in your ear. So anyway, we take 2 cars. In the car with me is in the car with me is an ex-friend of mine, my ex-fiance, and like 2 other friends, because I had a pretty big car. And in the car in front of us, which was my other friends, or they're not friends, but like other coworkers at the time, they are like 5 people, okay? So there's like 10 of us. So we get to the cemetery, and all of us, we've already heard stories, or they're telling us stories about how there is a woman in white who will walk among the trees, and you'll see her kind of spread about. It's very strange. And there's also this thing, I don't want to say what it's called. It's called the wishing well. I think it's called the wishing well. I'm not really sure. Hopefully you can see this. So there's this thing at someone's gravesite, and they say that if you touch it, you'll be able to hear water and all of these things. And it sounds stupid, okay? But just entertain me. Just entertain me, okay? Because it sounds funny, okay? It sounds funny. So one of us decided to bring cannabis, and so all of us thought it was a great idea to be like, yeah, let's do it. On top of that, this cemetery had a very large area where they would take flowers from the gravesite and put them in that pile, right? And so it was said to yeah, 100%. Yeah. So it's not like it's like this person specifically, but it was just a woman with black hair and a white robe or a white gown. It looked older, but sorry. So we are right next to the pile of flowers, okay? And we decided to spark up. Don't ask why. We just all do, all right? And as I am past the doobie, I start looking out at the trees, and I swear I live by a busy road. So if you hear big men in their big trucks, that's why. So I start seeing a white figure amongst the trees, and I think I'm going crazy. So I look to the person to my left or right or whatever, and I was like, do you see that too, right? And she's like, no, I see that. And we were the only two that had saw it at the time. So of course we asked the others, like, hey, do you see that? I was like, babe, do you see that? And they're all like, yeah. I mean, like, no. Some of us are saying yes, some of us are saying no. So we're like, okay, whatever. So we continue to walk. Okay. Now, this picture right here is just a representation of what we decided to touch. I don't know why we decided to touch someone's memorial or stone. Don't ever do that. I was dumb and with people. But the saying, or what is it? The story goes that if you touch this wishing well, not this one, but this wishing well, right, you'll hear water and you'll hear people, and it'll start to like feel like you're being like caved in, right? And I will say that when we were walking through, we all had our flashlight, and I could feel like it was almost like a crowd of people had surrounded us. Like, it was dark, but it felt like when our flashlights went away, it got darker. And I looked out at people's grave sites, and I swear I saw someone at their gravesite. It feels like a man, but I don't know if it's a man. He was just sitting at his gravesite and just sitting, like leaning against his stone with his head in his hands. And I was just like, oh my God, it's a lot. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of energies. So I touched this wishing well for whatever reason, because I ain't no bitch. Mama ain't raised no bitch. And of course, I'm geeked. I'm freaked out. And I'm like, okay, I don't feel anything. I don't see anything, whatever. Okay. So we start walking along, and like 5 minutes go by, and we find the mausoleum, right? Where people are inside the walls. Yeah. I love that. The spear demands. 100%. Weirdly enough, there was, someone died on my birthday when I looked down, and I was like, okay guys, it's time to go. I'm ready to go home now. Like, it's done. It's done. The gag is funny, but we're done. Anyway, so we get to the mausoleum, and these people are trying to break in. Whoa. Girl, Dino, I'm gonna need to, like, hear a whole story of that. Shot at a ghost? That's crazy. I've seen a video where this dude punched a ghost once, and it was so funny. Okay, so we get to the mausoleum, and they're trying to get into the mausoleum. So of course I'm like, please, can we not? This is not cool. What the fuck are we doing? Let's not. So as we are actively talking about who's gonna break into the mausoleum, we look over and we see lights, and I'm thinking that I'm crazy. Okay, I'm thinking like maybe we're just a little too elevated and we're seeing stuff. We weren't. I start to see 1 or 2 of these lights get closer and closer. Girls, there was at least 5 dudes, and I think they were in a frat. I'm not sure. Okay, 5 dudes. They were starting to come our way. Okay, and the dudes that were in our party were not experienced on how to fight, so we were fucked if anything happened, okay? So you know what my ass did? My ass ran. I'm not sitting around for this. I'm not getting killed for some stupid shit. Fuck this, okay? So it is pitch black. I do not have my flashlight on. I am running to the car. I can't explain how I'm hearing water, but as I'm running to the car, I'm hearing splashes of water. It had not rained in months. It was so dry out because it was summer. Dead dry, okay? So I sprint to the car, and everyone, like, I don't tell them come on, like, I just run. So I get in my car, and the people that are supposed to be So the people that are supposed to be with me finally get up to me, okay? And that this wishing well, this orb that I'm showing you right here comes back into play, okay? So we all get into our car, and as I'm running to the car, I know. I'm really surprised that I didn't do it either, girl, because that would have been the thing that would have taken all of us out, right? If one of us would have fell. Oh, Lordy. Anyway, so we get into the car, and as I get to the car, which our car was pretty close to this thing because we were parked in the dark, right? I see 4 or 5 dudes in either a red robe or a red hoodie and shorts, and they all have the same clothes on, okay? And they're all standing around fire. They're all standing around fire as if they are trying to summon something. I don't fucking know. I don't stick around, okay? We get in the car and we drive out. These fuckers that are on the fire that found us, okay, because we were there first, they follow us. Now, mind you, I am elevated. I am now scared. I'm freaking out. And if you partake and you understand what it's like to be elevated and scared, it is the worst feeling, okay? It's almost like your highness is exacerbated. Well, at least for my 19-year-old brain, because, you know, frontal lobe wasn't developed. But anyway, so they legitimately follow us. And as I am turning to get out of the cemetery, I almost hit someone's, like, tombstone. It was like in a movie. If I could plop out my brain and put into a hard drive to show you guys, oh my God. And so we're driving, and I'm, of course, high, and I'm scared, and I'm, like, tired. It's late at this point. Like, I didn't get home until, like, 1. Oh, man. They followed us for a good while, for at least, like, 20 minutes. That's what I'm thinking, too. I think it was a fraternity, too. No, that's not what see Ed, that sounds like you guys were reasonable people, right? Not some weirdos that run after a group of mostly women. We had 2 men in our group. And let me tell you, those 2 men could not fight their way out of a paper bag, and that's including my ex. Okay, sorry, I'm reading dinos. Oh, that's creepy. Why was she there? Oh, that's creepy. But I do think that they were a fraternity or, like I said, a frat. It was just so scary. But yeah, girls, I almost swerved and hit a fucking tombstone. Oh, man. And then the next day I had to, like that night, I had already agreed to go see my father, who, again, was in the hospital. And we were already having issues with his health. And when I got there, we found out that someone from the group, her grandma died the very next day. And then my father's health started declining very soon after that. And then after my father had passed away, unfortunately, there were other complications. I had something attached to me for so long. And it was feeding off of me. And I know this for a fact because the house that we had lived in at the time, before I'd moved on and lived on my own, it was like mildly haunted, you know, like, nah. That, hey, we reserved this room for chapter at 8. If you guys can be done. That, oh my God, reasonable men, reasonable people. I'd love to see that. I'd love it. We love it. I hate people that are like, hey, this is mine. But I grew up in a Christian household. I am not Christian, but my mother is wildly religious. Got sick of people being scared, so oh, that is badass. That's insane. Oh, he shot his gun. Oh my, I'm sorry. Oh, dyslexia. He shot his gun. My brain. He shot his gun. His blew up. Barrel split. He heard splash in the water and nobody. Oh, that's terrifying. Did she ever come back? I'm sounding so dramatic. But back to the story. So, yeah, like I said, something was feeding off me for a long time and I was having a really hard time adjusting. I mean, mind you, I had lost my father, so grief, but I remember being in my room and just sleeping or just sitting there and feeling like something in the corner was watching me at all times. And so one night I went out into the living room and I like begged my mom and I cried and I was like, something's in my room and I can't get rid of it and I don't know what to do. And I remember like bawling, and I had never asked my mom for that ever again. So my mom got up, she went into the room, she blessed it how she does, and whatever it was gone. It was the first time that my mom had actually it was the first time that my mom had actually showed up for me in a way that I really needed. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ed, you said it so well. Also, grief and neurodivergence seem to be like a ketchup and mustard for paranormal shit. Oh my goodness. You know why? Because most of the time, neurodivergent people are very open to the unknown, right? Because we love knowledge. We love knowing stuff. And the unknown is like, it's almost like a soup of knowledge, right? You can't get enough of it. Everyone has their own experiences and everyone experiences things differently, right? So you might hear one thing, but someone might feel something different. And it's all concrete in, I guess, in the pursuit of knowledge when it comes to paranormal, right? Because there are people that have now started doing science behind it, which is amazing. But if like right now, like we're sitting here just talking about stories, and like it's my, like it's just a word, but like I promise it happened. Trying to think of another story. My grandma's house is very haunted. My uncle had passed away, and I remember seeing him say goodbye to my grandma. That was an interesting time. Nothing too big. The stairs are located right in front of the bathroom. So when you come up from downstairs, you go straight down to the bathroom. And I looked over to my left and I saw this really bright light because my grandma was sitting in front of the window and there was an arm on my grandma. And I just like looked and I was like, that's weird. And I went into the bathroom and I came back out 10 seconds later and the figure and the arm was gone, but the light was there. Whoa. I love that he went out and shot a ghost. He said, I'm so fucking sick of that shit. That's some badass. I love that. That's amazing. Oh, man. I don't know. Do you have any more crazy stories that I can think of? Oh, this one time, I think I've mentioned on my channel before that I've gotten into a pretty bad accident that like changed the trajectory of my life. I had to go to physical therapy for a while, and when I went to physical therapy, my physical therapist and I happened to talk about ghosts. Don't know how, but we did, and we were the only two people in the room, and all of a sudden the hand thing, what the hell is it called? Like the motion paper towel thing went off. And he was like, did you do that? I was like, no, obviously not. I'm sitting right next to you. I was like, I told you. There's probably don't think I have someone attached to me. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Oh man. Yep, that was my story about how I got chased out of the cemetery. Working in retail was an interesting time. Same with working at Starbucks. Both interesting times. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, do you guys have any questions or stories you guys want to talk about real quick before I think we wrap this up? Oh man, you guys are so awesome. Hold on, let me just... There we go. I'm excited to see the next stream because the next stream is her crying about, oh, no, we're not broken up. We're still together. walking back home at night, she walked past a field where many soldiers in World War II died. She then heard a march. Oh, when she turned. Oh, that's crazy. My great aunt once was walking was walking home at night. She walked past a field where many soldiers in World War II had died. She then heard a marching drum, and when she turned around, there were an army of men in old uniforms. Could you guys imagine just walking past a field and just hearing and just looking around and being like, what the hell? I couldn't even fathom. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, I think that is going to be it for me. I think I'm going to call it. I would love to think sometimes I want to hear what ghosts have to say. You know, sometimes I want to hear what like an old Victorian little child thinks about what we're doing now in real time. I think that would be a funny little podcast. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. They were marching towards her and she ran and they kept up. She ran until she reached the bridge. When she reached the bridge, it stopped. Oh, it sounds like I did hear that spirits can't cross running water. I could be wrong. But your story seems to be kind of confirming that. Oh my goodness. That's terrifying. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, my grandma's house. We had to live in it for a while, and so I lived upstairs by myself. And there are 3 closets. There's 2 rooms adjacent to each other by a door. So it's like one room, door, another room. You know, the bigger bedroom. So I stayed in the bigger bedroom, and there was 2 closets on both sides of the room. And on the left-hand side, it was an older closet where it went kind of into the wall, right? And that door made a different kind of jingle than a normal door would. And so around 3 o'clock, when I was a kid, I don't know what the fuck it was, but it would do it all the time. It would just like, it would just jingle all the time forever. And then when I had to live there for a while, I would have a radio because my grandma didn't have internet. And it would also turn off or change the channel. One time I got so annoyed with it, I was like, can you leave it the fuck alone? I just want to listen to music. And it left me alone. You're good, Ed. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. I think that's it, guys. I think I've screamed my last scrumped. But you guys were awesome, and this was always so much fun. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Seriously, you guys are the best. Okay, guys. So if you stuck around to the end of the video, the live stream, you, my friend. Also, I just want to say that if you're on the replay, gang, thank you for listening, and thank you for rewatching. Y'all are awesome. Also, if you didn't see, I put out a community post. My AdSense account is a little messed up at the moment. I was filling it out too hard, and I put organization, and I am not an organization. So once I get that figured out, it will be back to normal. Okay, guys? Either way, I will see you guys very, very, very soon. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, if you stick around to the end of the live stream, you, my friends, are awesome, and you get a gold star. There you are. And if you like what I do, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.